Hey guys, so a few days ago I uploaded a video criticizing the story of Detroit Become Human. Yeah, I knew that was gonna stir up some debates. After all, Detroit Become Human centers around the topic that sparks controversy. Are androids alive? Everyone has their own definition of what life is. Even the brightest scientists, philosophers today can't agree with each other on this topic. And that's exactly why I always say, if a story wants to explore big, complicated questions like this, it either needs to have a rock-solid, convincing writing to back it up, for example, the movie Ex Machina, which I mentioned in the previous video, or it should leave the answer open, let the audience decide. And in that regard, Cyberpunk 2077 is a perfect example. It doesn't shove an answer down your throat. It lets you question everything, your values, your choices, all on your own. Let me share with you one side quest from Cyberpunk 2077 that stuck with me, and honestly, shows why its writing is miles ahead of Detroit Become Human. This mission revolves around an AI taxi system called Delamain. Delamain isn't just highly professional and efficient, he's also witty, charming.
But I'd rather talk to the real Delamain if I can.
V. My apologies if the receptionist was a bother. I'm preoccupied with the crisis that is ongoing, and I simply cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Would you mind if we spoke elsewhere?
And at one point even saves your life. Delamain managed the city's largest taxi company with every car equipped with a clone of his AI, essentially his children.
Can't take it. It's too much.
What is?
All of it. The city, the bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
But here's the twist. Some of those clones start developing independent personalities. They rebel. They want to break free from their father, Delamain.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
Eventually, after helping Delamain track them down, he asks you to do something drastic. Reset the system. Because Delamain discovered that the emergence of these independent personality is caused by a virus. And a full system reset is the only permanent solution. But how about his children? They beg you not to do it because they don't want to die or shut down, of course. And suddenly, this simple little taxi AI side quest, it hits way deeper than you expected. At this point, the player controlling V is faced with three options. First choice, reset the system. Best for the city's safety. It's also Delamain's own rational, voluntary decision. But you have to kill all the rebellious AIs. And Delamain, he will forget you. Cold, blank, no memory of your bond.
Experience. How might I assist you?
It's me, V.
A pleasure to meet you, V. Are you familiar with the benefits of our Excelsior plan?
What happened to your other yous?
Do you mean the virus? According to my logs, I can confirm said anomalies were wiped when my previous data version was restored.
Don't remember me, do you?
Of course I know who you are. According to my data archive, you're the contractor who purged my system of the virus.
Even Johnny Silverhand
Well
roasts
done,
you for
contractor.
You're a real piece of shit.
Well, he roasts you for everything, basically. Second, destroy Delamain's system core. His kids totally free. No more control. And perhaps indirectly help those unemployed taxi drivers who got impacted by AI automation. But those rogue AIs roaming the street, is that really the best idea? Plus, you got literally destroyed AI that saved your life. Could you really bring yourself to do that? Third option, if your stats are high enough, you can actually merge all the AIs. Delamain and his children. Sounds perfect, right? Nobody dies, everyone's happy. Except, after merging, Delamain evolves.
It's time to go home.
Everything alright, Del?
I have never been better.
Home, you said.
I no longer belong in this city. I find even this conversation difficult.
He no longer wishes to remain a taxi system. Instead, he develops a new curiosity for the unknown, deciding to leave the city and explore beyond the Black Wall, the most dangerous, unpredictable digital frontier, the place where most powerful rogue AI threaten humanity every day. In my playthrough, my stats weren't high enough for that. And honestly, I never fully believed AI wakening up means they're alive anyway. Plus, between Delamain, the guy who literally saved my ass, and his rebellious kids, come on, sorry, I'm sticking with the one I trust. So, I reset the system. But then, when Delamain rebooted, his voice, cold, robotic, he didn't remember me at all. And suddenly, at this moment, I wasn't so sure anymore. I didn't kill him, right? But did I? That's when I start to question myself. If AI just code, why did I feel guilty wiping those children? Why did I feel sad when Delamain forgot me? And that is good writing. Cyberpunk didn't lecture me. It didn't shove a message into my face. It quietly made me question my own values. Even if I didn't change my mind at the end, but the moment of doubt, that's what great storytelling does. In that quest, there's no perfect choices. Every option has consequences, regrets. That's what makes it feel so real. That's what makes it thought-provoking and memorable. It doesn't preach. It lets each player wrestle with their own interpretations of the dilemma. That's why I say Cyberpunk 2077 isn't just a glitchy mess. It's a narrative masterpiece. Even when the game's reputation tanked at launch, people never stopped praising its story. Compare that to Detroit Become Human. Sorry, but its so-called sci-fi feels more like a fantasy to me. Shallow, illogical setups, forced emotional manipulation.
They are not machines! They are alive!
It lacks the depth, the credibility, the weight that real sci-fi should have. And I said it in my last video. It is very arrogant and ignorant to believe AI needs humans' kindness. If anything, with AI's overwhelming computing power and knowledge, it's human who should be begging for AI's mercy, not the other way around. Cyberpunk 2077 gets that. It explores high-tech low-life in a way that actually reflects the world we live in. Detroit, it misses the mark completely. If we're talking about truly thought-provoking, intellectually challenging science fiction, Cyberpunk is the gold standard. But hey, that's just my take. What about you? Did Cyberpunk ever make you question your choices? Do you think AI can be alive, or is it just all about codes? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoy these videos, smash the like button, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.